Tommy Egan is more ruthless than he's ever been, and he starts off season 2, episode 1 in a major way. Hello, y'all. My name is Nate Almighty, and welcome to the Nate Almighty Music and Entertainment Channel. And this right here is going to be my first official episode review for Power Book for Force season 2. Now, how we going to do this is we're going to talk about everything that happened with every major character within the episode. We're going to go into details about what happened to these people, and we're going to make a little bit of prediction and theory type mess for what may happen in the next episode. So the first thing I want to do, I want to start off with Tommy. Like I said, now, when this episode starts out, Tommy is hearing things. Liliana's talking to him. She like, hey, Tommy. Hello, the Flynn's killed me. You didn't kill none of the Flynn's yet. Hello, what are we going to do? And Tommy makes it his word that he's going to kill whoever killed Liliana. So, aside from that, basically the whole episode is Tommy realizing that he wants to be a boss. Well, actually, he already been realized he wants to be a boss, but he is now executing his plan on becoming that guy within Chicago. And in the midst of that, well, let's say it this way. Tommy has two main goals in this episode. The first goal is killing the Flynn's, in which he is in hot pursuit. The second thing is that he realizes that he wants to be the big fish in Chicago. And he wants to be the connect, the supplier of everyone else in Chicago's pipeline, right? So, in regards to him going after the Flynn's, he sees someone who works for Flynn. He runs down, okay? He gets very, very, very aggressive with this man. He cuts the man's face. He gets the man to tell him where Walter Flynn's going to be. Now, Tommy doesn't know that this is the hideout spot for Claudia and Victor. Mostly Claudia, because Tommy doesn't really have a problem with Victor, right? But we're gonna get into Victor a little later on. But in broad daylight, Tommy almost kills Walter. Somebody gets in the way. Now, as you go throughout the rest of the episode, Tommy is still planning on killing the Flynn's. He's in a very bad mood. He really wants to kill the Flynn's. Jannard is like, hey, chill, bro. Please don't make no rash decisions without me, bro. Tommy is all business this first episode. So now you got the breaking up of the Jannard brothers. Tommy is involved in that as well. I'll bring that aspect back up when I talk about the Jannard brothers next. But focusing on Tommy alone by himself, he really wants to kill the Flynn's. He wants to be taken seriously, right? Boom. So now they get to about the middle of the episode. Not Jannard, I mean Diamond, who Tommy is working with. Diamond takes Tommy to meet Miguel, who is the head of the cartel's faction within Chicago. Okay, this is a guy who they show you from the beginning, he don't play. He don't play. He's serious about his money. He's already torturing a guy when he get there. He don't play. He violated Jannard, but we're going to get to that too as well, because Jannard, nobody's having a worse day than Jannard, right? But Tommy kind of rubs Miguel the wrong way, but Diamond backs him up. Tommy is going to be Tommy, okay? So, another thing Tommy is going through, Tommy is dealing with JP. He gives JP his own bar, you know what I'm saying, as like compensation for D-Mac getting shot under his eye, under his watchful eye. Also, in the process of this episode, he meets Miguel's sister, who we all know he gonna smash by episode 5. But we also know this. She's gonna die by the end of the season if she even associates herself with Tommy. So you could just start that clock countdown. She's gonna die, right? So now also, Dahlia gets back up and running with Claudia. We're gonna go into details about that. Tommy runs a power play. He gets the recipe from JP, puts the recipe on the internet. So now this will leave a lot of burning questions as far as Dahlia. So we're gonna have to make more videos in the future. Is Dahlia over? Everyone thought Dahlia might be a big thing. Dahlia might be over, but then again, Dahlia might be a thing. We might definitely see Dahlia play a factor within the Power Ghost universe, because now the recipe is all over the internet. So since it's on the internet, that means Tariq or someone can easily end up finding this recipe. Oh yeah, and by the end of the episode, Tommy kills this guy named Chewy, who you could tell Tommy was gonna kill Chewie because Chewie was acting way too tough. Anybody who acts too tough with Tommy, they die. Everyone who's ever acted too tough with Tommy, Tommy killed them, except for the Spanish dude with the knife, who Tommy just laughed at and let him live just because he wasn't trying to violate, right? Also, sidebar, we're gonna talk about Kate Egan, since we on Tommy right now. Kate Egan is there. She's comfortable over there. She yawned. She said she's tired. I'll tell y'all right now, Kate Egan's probably dying. Maybe not cancer or something, but Kate Egan is probably dying, and she want to spend her last moments with her family. Also, that money that Kate Egan said that her mother left somewhere, it has not been found yet. Now, next, let's talk about the Sampson brothers, Diamond and Jannard. Now, you start that off. First off, Diamond and Tommy, they're getting their plans together. Tommy is already telling half of the CBI, like, hey, listen, I don't rock with my brother no more. He's a snake. So if y'all rocking with me, y'all rocking with me. And then you go back and forth. You got Jannard telling his people the same thing. They lacing the troops up. They dividing up territory. Now, I would say Jannard had it the hardest this whole entire episode. But first, we're going to focus on Diamond. Diamond gets a text message from the girl he was sleeping with last season. She says, listen, I can't be part of this life. She leaves him. So y'all know Diamond is going to meet somebody new by the end of the season, right? But maybe they'll just let him be focused on business and deal with his family, because there's enough sex going on in the Powerpuff Full Force universe, right? But anyways, Diamond dealing with Tommy, they getting their plans together. They planning on taking over the whole entire Chicago drug market, right? Right. Also, Diamond, he finds out that his parole officer who was on CBI payroll has been fired, and it gets replaced with a real parole officer. And this parole officer reminded me just the same as my parole officer that I had. No nonsense, not crooked. And this parole officer lets Diamond know, hey, I don't have it out for you. I don't want you to go to jail, but I will send you back to jail. You have to do exactly what you're supposed to do on parole, okay? You got to find work, okay? You can't be lay here no more. You can't associate with any felons, right? And that leads me to, oh yeah, and he also says he'll be doing pop-ups. So I believe that he's going to pop up and he might catch Diamond doing something or associating with somebody he ain't supposed to associate with. And that leads me to conclude that Mr. Parole Officer just might get killed because he can't get bought off by the end of the season. It's probably going to happen. However, he's not a bad character, and he seems like he got positive plans and wishes for Diamond. But now, you continue on with Diamond. Diamond, you move a little further, right? Diamond is the person who breaks the news to Tommy, like, yo, Dahlia is back in the streets. This is going to mess up our money. And then, Tommy does what I said he did. And you move on, you keep moving on. Diamond introduces Tommy to Miguel. He vouched for Tommy. You can see right now, Diamond really believes in Tommy. Diamond is not going to snake Tommy, right? Diamond is about everything he says. Now, you move a little further in the episode. Now, nothing else too crazy happens to Diamond. Diamond doesn't kill nobody. Diamond doesn't have a love interest in the first episode. His whole thing for the first episode is him getting acclimated to his new parole situation, and also him talking to Tommy and figuring out what they're going to do. Tommy tells Diamond, and if I keep saying Jannard instead of Diamond, y'all know I'm talking about Diamond, right? So Tommy tells Diamond, like, hey, listen, we need to stop dealing with these middlemen. We need to be the main suppliers to everyone else in Chicago. Diamond is like, how are we going to do that? Miguel works for the Mexican cartel, and also we got to deal with the Serbs, right? So Tommy is like, screw the Serbs. Let's kill him. Let's kill Mirkovich. Let's kill Miguel. Let's get him out the way. Diamond is like, Tommy, don't be so rash. You're very angry. Don't be so rash. Part of that, there's a run-in with Mirkovich, and Tommy and Jannard, and they at their territory. Not Jannard, I mean Diamond, once again. For some reason, Jannard is just the easier name to remember, I don't know. But anyways, Diamond, Tommy, they crew, they have a standoff with Mirkovich, and they ready to go. They ready to go. They not afraid to go to war. It's very, very real, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't happen. They arguing over the territory that Jannard promised Mirkovich, but it is Tommy and it's Diamond's territory instead. So Mirkovich is, of course, mad about that. And now let's talk about Jannard now. Jannard is doing bad all season. He's broke. He's desperate, which lets me know that he's gonna do something crazy. And it's probably gonna work out in his favor, but he's gonna do something crazy. He's probably gonna be looking to find a stash house or something. A new pipeline, a way to get money or something. You know what I'm saying? But he's doing bad. You start out, he getting violated by Miguel. He's short on the money. Miguel's like, listen, bring me my money or I'm gonna kill you. He goes to Claudia. He's short on the bread. Short on the bread as well. He offers to have some kind of new business dealings with Claudia where they go 50-50. Claudia like, nah, nigga, don't trust it. You short on money and you come in here talking about a business proposition, I don't trust it. Also, you got Mirkovich, who, by the way, Jannard was ducking. Mirkovich and his boys, they find Jannard and they beat him up. Jannard clearly scared to death of Mirkovich. His back is really against the wall. He's capable of anything. You know, he's wild. He's a wild card. You know, he's reckless, right? And in the midst of this, he got this girl. Her name is Santi or Shanti, okay? I'm going to be, when I'm talking about her, while I do these reviews on these episodes, I'm probably going to call her Keisha from the Shy a lot because she looks like Keisha from the Shy. And she has nice breasts, right? And she's a fighter. And you can do a countdown on her life as well. It doesn't go well for women when they get involved with these drug dealers. But she can fight, which means we're going to see her kick some tail, right? Before the season is over. She's down for Jannard. She was already in love with Jannard. Jannard's going to fall in love with her. We're going to see where that goes. But Jannard is down bad. He's looking for ways to make money. It's just not going his way. It's not going his way. He's down in every single way. The people who he owe, he can't pay. And he told Mirkovich, I'm going to figure it out. So chances are in episode 2, he going to screw Tommy and him over. He going to do something to make that money. Because we know he not going to die. So his options are, you got to kill the people who you owe. Or you got to pay the people what you owe before they kill you. So the overall summary of Jannard is down bad. And the wolves is on his head. And he got to figure it out. And he got a girl who's probably going to die by the end of the season. If she make it to season 3, salute, right? Briefly, let's talk about the police, right? Probably surprising to everyone, the police already found out who Tommy was. And, you know, I wanted it to take a little longer, maybe to the end of season 2. But, you know, in real life, they would have found out who Tommy was by now as well. So they figured out who Tommy was. They was already tailing him. You know what I mean? They got his fingerprints. They know he is. They know he's supposed to be dead. They issuing the task force out. They probably not going to mention NYPD till the end of the season. We'll probably see one of those cops in this episode talking to Blanca Rodriguez in episode 10. But they on Tommy head, and they feel like Tommy is the connection to everything. And it looks like they think he the biggest boss, big avail of them all, right? So we're going to see how that goes, okay? Couple crooked cops going to get involved, assumingly so. Couple cops is going to have to die, assumingly so. Now, let's talk about the Flynns before we wrap this up, because there's a lot going on with them as well, okay? First, let's talk about Victor Flynn. Victor Flynn, he's been drinking. He's sad. He still hates his father for killing Gloria, having Gloria killed. He has no intentions on working with Walter at all. And it seems like Claudia is less angry at Walter. And it really makes sense, you know. Walter didn't have any loved ones that Claudia killed, right? But Victor been drinking. He upset. He goes into partnership with Claudia. And the partnership was short, right? We didn't get a whole lot of Vic in episode 1. We're going to get probably more Vic in episode 2. But Walter pops up. He figures out their lair, their hideout. They talk. Walter, although, you know, he's a penis head, he clearly loves his children. But he won't stop trying to control their lives. And that's the problem they have with them. But Walter Flynn says, hey, listen, I protected you. I'll protect y'all again. Claudia, without directly saying it, she says, I killed Liliana for you. Tommy's looking for the killer of Liliana. I'm scared. You need to help us. Walter says, all right, cool, bet, I'll deal with it. We're going to get to Walter. Victor and Claudia, right? They go into partnership, like I said. Claudia got the chemist who invented Dahlia trapped. She wants to go. Claudia's like, no, I got too much riding on this. My livelihood is riding on this. You're not going nowhere. I'll kill you. I'll kill you, right? Now, Tommy gets the recipe from JP for Dahlia. Okay? He puts it on the internet. By the way, while we here, let me shortly speak on JP because I forgot JP, okay? JP didn't do much, but he got a new bar from Tommy. Also, you can see he really wants to make money. Seems like he really wants to be part of the drug business, right? Boom. Oh yeah, also D-Mac discovers a new avenue for Tommy to get money on the internet. Also, he gets sick at the end of the episode, right? Boom. But now, going back to Claudia. Claudia gets upset that the Dahlia recipe is out. She blames the chemist. She kills the chemist, which was a terrible idea, right? She tells Vic. Vic was like, this is what I mean. You and Walter do the same thing. I told you don't make no decisions without me. I told you don't jump out the window. Talk to me before everything. He says, hey, listen, big sis, this partnership is over. Claudia does not believe in him. She says, tell me how that goes. She doesn't believe in him at all. That's the last we see of Victor. That's the last we see of Claudia for that episode. Now let's talk about Walter. We got a new bad guy who's someone who clearly has more power than Walter. And he goes by the name of Brendan Doyle, okay? From Dublin, which is who Walter Flynn has to answer to. Now, he tells Walter, hey, listen, y'all pay some bread for the mistakes that y'all made. I need it by this day, that day, and I ain't gonna play with you. This is how we gonna keep peace. You gonna pay. You gonna pay. Walter, who, by the way, doesn't seem sick at all anymore, by the way. Walter says, okay, we got to figure out how to make some money. But mind you, none of the Flynns are in good standing with money. This episode shows you that the people who are in the best position when it comes to money is Tommy and Diamond at the moment, right? At the moment. Everyone else is really down bad and kind of at ground zero, okay? Now, Paulie tries to tell Walter, hey, listen, ask for an extension on time. Walter's like, nah. Brendan wishes the worst. Brendan wants me to fail so he can come down here, kill me, run the operation himself. Walter's not with it. So safe to say, Walter's gonna have to kill Brendan. But here's the thing. You killing people from the same team. Brendan's aura, I don't know who this guy is. I haven't seen this guy in no other TV show movies. But his aura is serious. His aura is serious. And he has no fear of Walter at all. Walter is somebody who called himself the devil. Also, sidebar, I don't trust Paulie at all. I think Paulie, right? Paulie just might be working with Brendan behind Walter's back. If not, he's definitely working with some kind of cop. Okay? Behind Walter's back. Paulie may end up getting killed by the end of the season, right? Somehow, some way. I don't know if they're going to bring in Paulie's wife at some point. I don't know if we're going to see Paulie's kid at some point. But like I said, Brendan is not playing with him. And that's what happened to every main character within the first episode of Power Book 4 Force Season 2. I think they started on a real high note. They gave us everything we like. Tommy killing people. Tommy being a thug. Oh yeah, the last season, Tommy killed Chewie because Chewie was supposed to be rocking with CBI, but he went ahead and went with Jannard's team. We all seen that happening. I plan to make a video after that episode saying Tommy is obviously going to kill Chewie, but Tommy kills Chewie the last scene of the episode. So now that's a video that I can't even make. It happened faster than I thought. I'm going to give this episode between a rating of 1 to 5. I'm going to give this episode a 4, 4.5. Y'all let me know what y'all rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 5 in the comment section. Also, tell me what y'all think about my first episode review. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.